Oh, it's such a gloomy day. No, why would I do that? Okay. Hmm. Okay. Why? Okay, whatever. Whatever. I forgot to turn on my microphone. I'm tripping. Hey, hey, hey. Okay, happy Wednesday, everybody. It's lunchtime. Come on in with your lunch or not. I had my lunch already. It's 1 o'clock here in South Carolina. I had meatballs and fried chicken. Not a full meal, but sustenance nonetheless. So I know usually on Wednesdays I spin the wheel, okay, but I'm not spinning the wheel today because I'm working on a custom order that I've been working on for quite some time, and I really want to get it done. And right now, like I finally finished the hardest, longest part of the project. So I really want to continue working on this because I feel like I'm so close. Okay. So um if you guys don't know, I am currently working on a hoodie for a customer, and yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, okay. It's right. Okay. I had to look at it real quick. But yeah, I'm currently working on a hoodie for a customer and I want to get this thing done. Now I am working on the hood part. So I'm just gonna sit and work on this while we're on here and have some good conversations with some good people where we all call where are we all calling in from? Jesus, this is not okay. where are you guys located? And what did you eat for lunch today? For once, I am not hungry. Usually, when I'm on live on Wednesdays, I be hungry. I be hungry um because I don't be hmm. Why is that not on there? I don't know. No, that's not what I meant to do. Um, I'm trying to figure something out. I put a comment in the chat and it's not showing up, and I don't really know why. Um, I don't think that makes a difference, to be honest. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, so now I'm just playing with stuff. That's pretty cool. Didn't know that was a thing. I like that. Maybe. What's this button do? Oh, oh, that's dope. That's pretty doggone funny. um, I didn't know that I could push a button and then create shorts from my live. That is pretty cool. I like that. I like that. Okay. Um, okay. Anyway, I'm gonna stop pushing buttons. Anyhow, so again, right now I'm working on this hoodie, this custom hoodie for a customer, and I feel like I'm finally getting to a place where I'm almost done kinda. I'm almost done with the hoodie. There is a part two to the hoodie because I have to make a panel with um with the logo on it. So I have to crochet that as well. But the hardest and longest part of this process is making the hoodie itself. So I'm trying to get the hoodie finished and I am finally on the hood. Praise Jesus. Because I feel like it's been taking me a little while. Yeah. Yeah. So but I'm happy that I'm getting closer. I'm getting closer for sure. I can show y'all what it looks like in a second. Hold on. You know how y'all know how I be when I'm crocheting. It's hard for me to put my hook down. Oh, this but listen, the littlest the littlest dogs are be the most fierce ones. Like these ladies are out here walking their dogs. Hopefully it's not raining anymore. I mean it must not be. Anyway, and it's this little white dog, probably no bigger than 2 feet long. And he was just giving that big dog the blues behind the fence. Them little ones be the fiercest ones, man. When we lived in Baltimore, we had a when we lived in Baltimore, we had a Chiweenie. He was part Chihuahua, part weenie dog, and his name was Chico. Chico Suave is what we called him. Um, he was a wild boy, man. He was, like how most people be like, oh, them Chihuahuas be ankle biters. Like he wasn't gonna bite at your ankles now. He wasn't no ankle biter, but he definitely was gonna bark your head off, especially if he ain't know who he was. Okay, but I miss my guy. Um, so there is, again, I don't really know why I can't see the message. So I have two um I have two YouTube accounts. One is like my personal YouTube account, and then I have my business YouTube account. And I was on here and I commented from my personal account, and I don't see that comment up here, which is very weird. Don't know what that's about, but okay. I'm so happy. Okay, that was really weird. So my YouTube app just like shut straight off. Phone went to black. I don't know what that was about. That was weird, but I'm back, I guess. Um, I don't know. Never happened to me before, but I don't know. Um, so yesterday, Maddie had a bad day at school. Not a bad day, but yesterday she was in sort of a rough mood. Um, I won't say she got in trouble because she didn't get in trouble, but just a few things going on that she's wasn't too happy about. And Maddie is super sensitive, so we after when I picked her up, I realized that she was just having a rough day. We sat in the car and we talked for a little while, and then we came in the house and um I did her nails and her toes, and I did my nails, and we just sat and had girl time, kind of, and watched Disney movies. So we're still doing our Disney movie marathon. So we watched 101 Dalmatians yesterday, the real one, not the cartoon one, and what was the other one? And Cinderella 2. We watched Cinderella 2. So we're getting pretty far in our Disney movie marathon. I love that for us. Um, but I just really felt like, honestly, I needed to be just 100% her parent yesterday because my baby was in distress, and I don't like that. I don't like seeing her sad or upset or anything. So I won't say abandoned because I don't like abandoned, the word abandoned, but I put all of the business stuff to the side to focus on my baby girl yesterday, and we had a nice little day. And so now I'm starting to feel like maybe I should incorporate stuff a little bit more, especially now that I don't work a full time job. So I have a lot more time to like think about things, but I want to do stuff with her, like, taking her on dates, whether it be ice cream or we can go eat after school because every day after school, my man's is hungry. I'm like, girl, you eating at school or what? But I mean, I went to public school, so I know what public school lunch looks like. When when she was younger, before she went to first grade, she went to a private Christian school. So their lunches were, made by staff. Like they actually cook their food in store. I mean, in store. They actually cook their food in the school, or they would order stuff like Chick-fil-A, or they would have salad. Like they really had a solid menu at the private school, but public school, you know, she like yesterday she came home and she's like, "Mommy, I'm so hungry." I was like, "Okay, well, did you eat lunch today?" And she's like, "No." And I'm like, "Okay, what did they have for lunch?" I don't know what it is been lately, but they've been serving these grilled cheese sandwiches quite often. And I'm assuming, according to Maddie, the grilled cheese is like rubbery. So when I think rubbery grilled cheese, I think they cook that joint in the morning and then they reheated it, well, not reheated it, but put it on sternos or like hot pans to kind of rewarm it when it was lunchtime. And that could, I mean, at first, obviously the cheese was melted when they first cooked it, but once it sits, the cheese gets hard, it's not melty anymore. And if you put it on a hot plate, or I mean in a hot pan or on sternos or something like that, it doesn't do anything but heat it up. It doesn't really melt it per se, and then it makes the bread soggy. So I could only imagine like what she was explaining as she was explaining why she don't like these grilled cheese. And lately they've been having them at least once a week. So now I think what I'm gonna start doing is I'm gonna check her lunch menu every day or once a week and write down what she's supposed to have and just know on the days that I know she ain't gonna eat this, she ain't gonna eat that. Because I know Maddie and she's a selective eater. I'll say that. I won't say my baby is choosy. She's a selective eater, and I'll just pack her. Okay, that's the second time now my live done shut out on me. I'm starting to feel like it don't want me in here. That's kind of annoying. I don't know. I've never had that happen to me before. So that is the second. I've been on this live since 1 o'clock. That was the second time that the app just shut off on me, like cut it off. I mean, it was still running in the background, like not the live was running in the background, but the app was still in the background on my phone. But it shut the live off. I mean, it interrupted the live. That's very weird. Never had that happen before. And for it to happen twice on the same day on the same live stream is kind of wicked. But we'll keep going. If you are just joining, hey, welcome to Tea Crochet and Crafts. My name is Tiara and I'm your favorite crochet cousin. Today is WIP Wednesday, episode 12, and we are working on a custom crochet hoodie. I had a young man inquire about a hoodie with his logo on it, with his business logo on it. So that's what I'm doing. Hold on, let me show y'all what the hoodie looks like. Right now I'm working on the hood. I'm gonna put the hook down. Put the hook down. I have to tell myself that, or I won't put the hook down. That's real life. Okay, so as of right now, where am I? This is the back. This is the front. There are no sleeves, and I'm still working on the hood and the neckline, but that's the body. You can see where the arms are supposed to be, where my arms are, and I'm currently working on the neckline, which is going to keep going up, up, up until I can close it off for the hood. So she's coming up. Well, I guess if it's for a dude, it's not a she. He's coming along. Okay. He's coming along. This was the hardest. I mean, well, I won't say hardest, but this was the longest part because the body is just it's going to take the longest. But I'm super pumped now. I feel like now that I've gotten this far, I'm low key almost done. I mean, I still got a second part to it because I have to make the logo for the front, and I have to put the pocket on. I have to do the sleeves, but the body of this hoodie is done. This is the size extra large, and I just can't wait to see what it's gonna look like because I've never used this pattern before, and it's actually been really a really easy pattern to follow. I'm currently working on a video um, while I'm making it, and the link to the pattern that I'm using will be in the description. Um, my hoodie won't look like the hoodie that's in the pattern because I altered the pattern just a little bit to match my own crochet style. So, yeah, but it's coming along and I'm super excited. I can't wait to get a little bit further. I feel like once I get the hood done, I'm really gonna feel accomplished because then all I have is the sleeves and then the front part, the second part, which is the which is the logo that I'm gonna be putting on the front of the hoodie. Oh, and I gotta make the pocket too. Yeah. So, but I feel like now that I'm at the hood, I'm really very close to being done. So I'm excited about that. I don't know why every time I get on live, I feel like my room heats up. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm tripping. Um, I be like opening the window, but then it's raining outside today, like super gloomy, super muggy and rainy. So I don't really want to open the window because I don't think it's gonna help much, to be honest, or it's just gonna make me cold, and I don't like being cold at all. So we had the live go out on us twice already. If it goes out again, I'm just gonna let it go out at that point. I guess it'll be trying to tell me something. Don't know. But okay. Okay, because maybe hmm, something's not right, y'all. Hey, hey. Happy Wednesday. I feel like I can't hear. But why? My name is Tiara. Hi, Hannah. How are you? Hmm. Thank you. Oh, I hate these gloomy days. I wish it was nicer outside. I really wanted to go for a walk when I go pick up my little person after school, but it keeps raining off and on, and I just want to know why. I can't hear. That's kind of weird. It makes me feel like I'm on mute. But the thing is not on mute, so I'm really confused. Maybe, maybe not. Okay, whatever. Hopefully there is some audio. I'm assuming that there is, but sometimes these smart devices want to act crazy, and I think YouTube is having an issue, or some kind of issue is going on, because this definitely shut off on me twice already. So I don't know what that means. So does anybody have a Roku? I really want to talk about this backdrop. So we know how when you are like, if you're not watching, or the TV is idle and the Roku thing comes up and it's just like this little Roku town or whatever. It is based on the Olympics right now, and it's very nice. It has lots of different little settings that relate to the Olympics. It's very cool. But what I did notice is that a little ways into the um scene, there is a Yeti walking around in the background, and I think that's hilarious. For those that don't know me, I'm really into cryptids. So I love that there is a Yeti walking in the background in the Olympic scene. That's pretty cool. Shout out to Roku for that. Because that intrigued me. Usually I'm not really intrigued, but I'm also a critical thinker. That's what I'll call myself. So usually when I see the Roku back screen, I like literally stand in front of it and try to see every little thing, every little detail, because there's always some kind of like hidden scene or some kind of hidden meaning behind these things. So I usually have a good time looking at all the different things that they have on screen. Pretty cool. Roku's pretty cool for that. But it seems like to me that it tells a story. The Roku, what is it called? What is it called? Screensaver? Or is that just what's on what's on your computer? It's a good question. Oh, if y'all didn't notice, both of my hands are two different colors. Okay, so when me and Maddie were doing nails yesterday, I didn't know which one to choose, and I didn't want it to be like alternating, like, you know, teal, coral, but teal and coral are both my favorite colors. So I said, hey, why not do both? And they're very pretty. Maddie's nails are pretty too. Hers are lavender. Her toes are red. I don't know why she wanted red on her toes and lavender on her fingers, but hey, to be a 7-year-old all over again, you can make choices that you want. My toes are white, and my one hand is teal, one hand is coral, because teal and coral is my favorite color. I feel like most people know that teal is my favorite color. Everything I do, everything I have is teal, literally. My business logo is teal. Everything I do business-wise is teal. Is teal. Well, you guys can't see that, but my mannequin is teal. My wallet, my iPad case, my phone case, my keychain, like literally, teal is my favorite color. My Bible is teal. My journal is teal. I usually find my pen is teal. I usually find anything that I can find that's teal, I'm going to buy it. Yeah, like period. I have this little thing. I don't know what it is, what it's called, but okay, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and say that YouTube don't like me today, and because this is time number 3 that my live stream has been cut. So I'm just going to leave and leave it at that. If you enjoyed this live stream, I appreciate you. If you're watching the replay, make sure that you comment #replay gang. We love a good replay, okay? But this is time number 3 that the live stream has completely shut off on me. Took the whole thing off of my screen and I had to resume. So I'm going to take that as a sign that I should be done for today. I'm going to continue to work on my custom order that I'm working on for a customer, and then I'm going to get out of here and go and pick Maddie up because she gets out in an hour. And I like to be early in car pickup line so that I'm not on the street. If you have not already, please make sure that you like this video. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, subscribe to the channel. If you would like to support me before I become monetized, my Cash App is $TIERAJOHN. That is Tiara John. Okay, $Tiara John. My website is tcrochetcrafts.com. All of the descriptions of all of those things will be in. Did I say descriptions? I can't edit this video. All of that will be in the description of this video. And because YouTube keep knocking me out, I'm just going to end the live here. I love you guys so much. I'm going to keep working on my hoodie for my customer. And I might even go get in car ride line a little early today. Who knows? Or maybe I'll eat ice cream. Haven't decided. But the life of a full-time entrepreneur, I make my own decisions and I can do what I want. So I will, let's see, when is my, okay, so I used to do video drops every other Friday. Now I'm back to doing every week. So my videos will drop every week. I will alternate what my videos will be about. This week is my first studio vlog, which is very exciting. So my studio vlogs will be from Sunday to Wednesday. Today will be the first one. Hello there. And I will be dropping that video on Friday, and I have a lot of editing to do. Editing. Anyway, but
But I'm always live every Wednesday at 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time for lunchtime live stream. And I post my long form videos on Fridays and my short form videos on Sundays. So make sure that if you're subscribed, make sure that you also hit the bell so that you can be notified anytime your girl is on the YouTube. If you don't already there, try again. If you don't already follow me on my social medias, make sure you do that as well. And visit my little website. Yeah. Okay. Okay. That's all I got. Love you guys. See you next time. Bye.